med stor skjerm, musikken høyt, lese historier godt, for det er jo et veldig litterært spill. Jeg synes Rune Fjell Olsen hadde en veldig bra anmeldelse av det her i NRK. Han ga det jo terningkast 6. Fordi, som han sier, true power. I could teach you the deep magic.
It responds in your mind. A simple offering is not what I seek. I seek true power. What is it that you can show me? My Lord has shown me and given me the depths of the sea. I can traverse water as I do land. What can you offer that he cannot?
I can teach you mighty spells, and I can give you great secrets. Do you wish to prove yourself to your parents, your sister? You could wield greater power than even they. The spells that you could muster, the magic that you have, the magic that was denied you could be yours. Not through any pandering, only to me.
Let's say I am intrigued by this offer.
Bruce shoots you a look.
I stay him my hand. Even Bruce, in all of his glory, showed himself not to be a trickster, but to be a true giver. You hide in our nightmares, in our minds. You are but a thought on my fleeting dreams. Show yourself. Show what you really are.
A fleeting thought. A half-remembered dream. A waking nightmare. You think that what you see in your dreams and visions is only that. But the truth is that you and all the order around you, that is the dream. The nightmare is the truth. Chaos is the natural state. You'll see. You'll see and you'll learn. It will grow within you, and you will serve regardless. There is another thunderous shake in your mind, Wrath, and you see this slippery, slimy form just crest the top of the surface of the water near where the other marrows were sighted. And you just catch this glimpse of this bloated, mucus-covered, fish-like form, covered in eyes all across the top of its body. And it just flittering beneath the surface, the image of it. And it says, it replies to you, you may sail for the shore, but by the time you get there, your friends will be dead. Come, drown in the deeps.
Rudy, I think it's time to go.
I think we should probably... Okay, see ya!
Run away!
Do we start rowing back?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Do you-
yeah. Okay,
What do you...
before we do, can I don't know if we're in initiative yet, or I have something I want to do.
Tell me what you want to do, and I will decide if that warrants us rolling for
I
initiative.
want to cast Enlarge Reduce, and I want to enlarge myself so that way I can paddle faster.
Okay, yeah. No, that won't put us into initiative, but that's totally fine. You cast Enlarge Reduce on yourself.
And I
There we
go,
go.
like, let's go, boys. Start paddling.
Dude, I'm suddenly pushed to the very, very edge of the ship.
Like a motor.
Did they see this creature, or was it all in my mind?
It was all in your mind, but Rudy, as you grow in size, you hear another voice call into your mind. Yes, you grow. You will grow and spread that power. You spreader of chaos. You will break the water. Yes, cut through that water. Let it flow. It goes all round, unceasing. You know the power of the water. You know the devastation it brings. Cut through the water. Watch them drown.
Ma'am, I don't know what you're talking about, but, no. And I just start paddling as fast as I can.
Wilhelm, as Rudy begins to paddle
hello.
and Wrath is calling
I'm just
out, what are you
listening
doing?
to a podcast,
I am getting my trusty
Dungeons of
crossbow
Drakenheim.
out, and
No,
I
sorry,
am
Shadows
just
of Drakenheim.
Whipping it, getting it ready with bolts, and I am like a hawk.
This
I am
is their
only moving
second
by
story
sea
or adventure.
with my one good eye on the surface of the water, getting my crossbow ready to fire.
Okay. With that, we can roll for initiative.
How are you doing this morning, Keith?
13?
14.
Luckily, it's only -2.5
Okay.
Celsius, not 13. That it was tonight.
Okay, get that in order. So, because we're going to be moving, I'm assuming, Rudy, you are constantly paddling, so we're going to run this theater of the mind style because you're going to be moving a lot as things catch up. As you begin paddling, the water and the waves send up a crash, and as the check.
That's gonna be a 6.
It's gonna be a 6. Okay.
Oh yeah, okay.
You throw yourself up onto the boat,
11
and you
o'clock
land
at night.
as you do so. So it's like it's a sloppy pull. Like I don't know if you've ever tried to get on a boat from
Is this rain?
but like it is.
While,
you're not on your feet. You
ground is
throw
freezing.
yourself up and land prone.
I guess that can make it really slippery. So I'm gonna try
I think I'm just
staying
gonna use my
far,
action to
far away from the car in
something
front.
comes up to the boat and I'm gonna stab it.
Hopefully no one will
Okay.
hit my
I'm just laying in the boat, laughing,
car from
scared.
behind.
Wrath, what are you gonna do?
I want to. We want to send this signal, right? That things are moving, and Rudy's really busy with her firebolt. So
Yeah, so you're
right now there's nothing in the water,
close
right?
to the American.
That I can't see
Yes.
anything. Or
There are at least 5 narrow in the
border.
water, probably 200 to 300 feet away.
Eating a steak at 11 o'clock.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
shoot
powerful light food.
an Eldritch Blast. I mean, I only have the range of 120 feet though, so
Okay, so they're beyond the range of your Eldritch Blast right now.
then I'm gonna cast light on a like a rock or some
Okay.
type and throw it as and just launch it into the air.
Okay, and it's then going to land in the water. Yeah?
Yeah.
If you launch it in the air. So you throw the rock out, lands in the water, and as it goes down, you can see there's a deep shadow underneath the boat.
Cool.
There's something really large. Yeah, you throw it up, but if you throw the rock up, it's not going to stay up. It's going to fall and land in the water.
I'm trying to think of something like I want to try to imitate the firebolt into the air. Like how far away are we from the shore?
Enough that they would see the light of your boat, but it would look like someone. It
Yeah, the
wouldn't look
guys,
like the firebolt.
people I'm listening to
Right,
in the
they would
podcast
be-
are actually from Canada as well. So
Then that's what we needed.
Okay.
that's why
there's
every time I speak,
and something.
I think about the Trailer Park Boys.
This boat has an AC of 15 and 100 hit points. And something smashes into it. And it's a crash. There's just this crash, and the boat takes 20 points of damage. And just a splinter of wood as it crashes upward.
My friends, there's something underneath us. If you didn't know that already.
Alright, Rudy, what are you gonna do?
I'm paddling. My alarm's going. Boys, let's get to shore. In my
All right.
big deep voice, I'm just like, whoosh.
Give me instructions. So I'm gonna say, just for illustrative purposes, we're
Yeah,
gonna
they're
play a little bit
Canadian.
with time here and say that maybe the rounds are not exactly 6 seconds as we're paddling along, because you're trying to cover a large distance. So give me a strength check and we'll see how much progress you make in the chase.
Strength.
Or athletics, yeah.
Or athletics? Okay.
I think this episode is from 2021 or something.
Okay. And I have advantage because I'm enlarged too.
Yeah.
25.
Okay, that is so. I'm going to basically say that in order to get to shore, I need to see at least 5 successful skill checks of paddling or moving the boat before the boat is destroyed. With that check result, I'm going to give you 2 successes. Okay.
So strong.
Nice. Yes. All right.
Yeah.
In the midst of this,
I like deep voice, Rudy.
yeah, several of the marrow.
I think they're only doing
several of
live
the marrow,
or
they swim
podcasts
up
now.
and they start closing
well.
in on your
And you
position.
can subscribe
And
to
they
their
themselves
channel
have
or
sport hook harpoons.
internet
And they
page, and
throw
then you
them
get
at
to
the
watch
ship itself.
a video
And,
version of the Trailer Park.
There are and
what's it
4 of
called?
these
Trailer
harpoons
Park Boys
hit onto the ship,
After
and the
Dark or
marrows
something it's called.
grab onto the other end. So
And
there's
basically
4
just
marrow
find news
reach
from around the world and talk crap about
50
stuff.
feet away from the boat now. They've swam up, and they've got the harpoon, and they're trying to pull you in the opposite direction, away from shore. They're trying to pull you further out to sea.
In character.
We need like a moving.
And are they roped?
Checks.
Are they roped like harpoons, or are they actually physically right up to the boat?
The harpoons have gone through the hull of the ship and have like crashed into it, and they look like they're made of like the bones of a sea creature, and this thick line of like seaweed like reinforced rope and chain.
Yeah,
And
we all
it's
have our
dug
different
into the side of the
tastes.
ship. The 4 of these harpoons, and they're pulling against Rudy as she does so.
If it's too cooked, it loses some flavor. So.
We'll go to the top of the round with Wilhelm. What are you gonna do?
I brought myself up, and I'm going to aim my crossbow at how many harpoons stuck into the boat?
There's 4 harpoons stuck into the boat. So they're going through the hull of the ship, and then there's creatures that are slightly under the water that are pulling you backwards.
How far away are the creatures?
The creatures are definitely within range of your crossbow, so you can shoot them off. The harpoons are connected with so there's the kind of this bone harpoon and the seaweed line that is then being pulled taut by the creature.
So I'm gonna prop myself up on the boat, and I'm gonna use steady aim to aim at one of the creatures in the water.
Okay.
So I try to line my crossbow up, and I'm trying to follow the line of the harpoon. Like I follow the seaweed line into the water and line it up. And
It occurs to you that the line could also be a target as you line your shot up.
oh, yeah, I'm gonna try to shoot. Is there any conceivable way that I can try to line it up and shoot more than one? Like
Well, they're all kind of they're all like pulling from different angles.
But I'd still like to do a wild trick shot.
And the harpoons are like embedded in the wood of the ship itself.
I'm gonna try to shoot to break one of the lines.
Okay,
Use
go
the
for it.
steady aim.
Why can't he just use his sword to cut the rope?
I crit.
With that, roll the damage.
Nice.
I mean, I guess I'm mistaken.
Yeah.
The rope didn't see it coming. That's going to be 20 damage.
The line snaps, and it actually, it's so taut, you can actually hear this like twang noise as it breaks. And as you see it snap back, there's like a spray of blood as the broken line smashes into whoever was pulling it. And with that, the boat lurches forward. Rat, it is your turn. What are you gonna do?
Following suit, seeing Wilhelm's clever attack, I'm gonna take an Eldritch Blast shot at one of the
Nice.
I get a 18 to hit
It's a hit.
for 8 damage.
It's not enough to break the line, but it's heavily damaged.
Another 18 to hit. My second blast trying to hit the line again, and I do another 10 damage.
The line snaps and breaks away.
So it just and now I'm very proud of myself.
Rudy, what are you gonna do?
I look back at you and I'm like, nice.
There's 2 lines that are still attached to the boat.
Friday tomorrow.
So because of
That's
those 2
nice.
lines still attached pulling against you, I'm gonna say that they're still giving you disadvantage, which canceled out the advantage that you have because you're enlarged. Athletic, if you want to continue paddling the boat, or you can do
I
something
should
else.
get some coffee
No, I
though
want to
before
continue.
I
I'm gonna
start
get us.
working.
That's my
Okay.
roll.
In our giant
Rudy.
tunnel.
Yeah, right. I have to pick up some
athletics?
stuff from
Ooh.
the store.
23.
I get free coffee there. So
is another success. You haul the boat forward. You're getting closer to shore. And
Yesterday I was working at in the kitchen, installing new cables and stuff. And I had to use the...
Alright, you are getting close to shore. You're so close to the shore that you can actually see the Silver Order Knights.
It's a cutting machine that makes basically shapes lumps, and then
along the shore.
I think the brand is called Fine. Yeah, F-A-I-N. Probably German.
Fish folk with spears and shields that are
Makes a lot of dust when I'm cutting plaster. So I was all my
creatures
working clothes got really dirty yesterday.
Coming off of them as they scuttle forward.
So I guess in the weekend I have to clean
smashing at the silver. Like with the creatures already drawn out and
it's so dusty.
as if they knew the Silver Order was there.
So much for a flawless plan.
We can still make chowder tonight, boys. Let's go.
Alright,
Deeper.
There's another crack on the boat. The boat takes another 22 points of damage as a smash goes up, and you see this, and you see that another,
Maybe on Friday I can start a new job
sort
or a
of,
place where we will work with
image
fire
appears in your mind
security stuff, like
of
fire detectors.
that there is.
That's what I like working as an electrician. There's usually not a day that goes by which is the same.
There is a sudden flash
Unless it's
as
a smaller project.
massive anchor flies off the back of the ship and off the boat and lands in the ocean with a thud, as if it's holding it down. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Can I get the D?
Yeah.
The system, like the fire
You
system.
made your saving throw against Phantasmal Force. There's like an image of the Duchess.
I totally got
You recognize it as the illusion
I'm
in
not
your
sure if
mind.
it's
Of like the Duchess is trying to mentally weigh you down.
guess they use it in
Anchor that
USA
you
as
thought
well,
would
actually.
be there, but you've resisted the effect.
You can't weigh me down. I am Rudy Whitaker. I'm getting these boys ashore.
Alright, top of the round with Wilhelm.
Wilhelm pops up again, and this time I'm not going to use, without steady aim, I don't get sneak attack. I need to snap these ropes. I am going to use steady aim.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot at the next rope. I'm going to try my trick again. That's going to be 18.
It's a hit.
Oh, my last one was a crit, and I forgot to do that. 23.
Woo! The line snaps and breaks.
Yeah, and then I got back down.
Wrath.
I again following Wilhelm's lead, but I quickly looking at the shore. How did the Silver Order look?
They're holding the line. The Silver Order are trying to make sure that these creatures don't destroy your ballista.
Thank you. That's very kind of them.
And I turn my attention to the line. I'm going to take a shot. Oh no, I only get a 12 to hit.
It's a miss, I'm afraid.
Maybe they'll hit the creature. 16 to hit.
That's a hit.
Really need that damage. 13 damage.
Not enough to destroy the line, I'm afraid.
So it's just pelting into this line, but it's still holding.
Yeah, still holding. Rudy, it's going to be with disadvantage again, but again canceled out because you're enlarged.
All right. And so I'm gonna roll this, but Houdini can help to Wilhelm or no?
Yeah. But Wilhelm's generating his own advantage, so he's doing okay.
I mean, if you no, yeah.
Okay.
I should use Bruce.
I could get two.
He doesn't
I
like the
could
water.
get 2 shots off if I have something else giving me advantage rather than using my bonus action to give myself.
Okay, go for it.
Those are options.
So Houdini, I wave him off to you and I say, Houdini, do something! And then I go, 50.
That is not enough. You're not making enough progress towards shore this turn, so it's going to be another round of attacks on the boat. You can roll me a d6.
3.
3.
6.
Okay, good news though. You are past the fire line.
Okay. This is a win.
Okay. You're past the fire line, but here's the first thing that happens. There is a smash on the boat, and it takes another 20 points of damage.
It's really falling apart now.
Wilhelm, you hear a whisper in your mind. If you will not be the one to lead, then you will be the one to serve. Make a wisdom saving throw.
I got a 15.
You just made your saving throw against enslavement by 1.
I serve no one except Rudy. I serve Rudy. I serve no one but Rudy.
Exactly.
All right. With that, Wilhelm, it is your turn.
A little owl perches on the line, allowing me to line my shot up better so that I can see where my shot's going. Also, I imagine Houdini somehow is giving me signals about the wind direction.
Like, waves his roll.
Yeah. So I now have advantage, and I'm going to shoot at the line one last time. Critting again.
Nice.
Wow. So I assume I snap the line. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
With a loud smash. Wrath, what are you gonna do?
I still have one more shot.
Oh,
That
what
was
are you gonna do?
Sorry.
Yeah.
So can I? Are there
BRB?
still creatures or?
There's creatures on shore.
Yeah, you finished eating. I just went into the store to get some stuff. Now I'm gonna drive to the workplace.
Our boat jolts forward because that's the last line that we have. I turn the crossbow and I kind of like set my arm on Rudy's shoulder so that she's kind of helping me aim. And I'm gonna fire at just one of the creatures on the docks.
Bicycle people, they don't care about the red lights. They just go.
16 to hit.
It's a hit.
I'm not gonna cry if they get hit by a car.
That'll be 7 damage.
Okay. You managed to shoot one of them down. Rudy? Or sorry, Raph, what are you gonna do?
I also just spin, and over Rudy's other shoulder, I begin to let loose Eldritch Blasts. Sending Bruce that way, I don't know if he can make it to anything. Yeah, I mean, how far away are we, would you say?
Close enough that you could shoot your Eldritch Blasts on people on the shore.
Cool. I crit my first shot.
Amazing.
In Norway,
Doing,
you go first 2.5 or 2 years
damage.
at school,
Nice.
and then you have to be
And,
apprentice for
I take my
2.5
second
years.
shot only at 12.
So it's
that is still
basically
enough
4
to hit.
years.
Doing 6 damage.
Okay. So here's where we're at. I need to set
But,
up a very complex.
They work.
Okay. Rudy,
What you call it?
one last check. Can you bring us on into shore?
And is it advantage now since
As
we
an
have no
electrician
harpoons?
in Norway, you can
Correct.
work with up to 1,000 volts,
Alright. Oh,
but usually not more than 400,
27!
Okay, that is way more than
which
enough.
is like the normal
Way more
house,
than
the
enough.
new.
To bring
The
you on
new-
into shore.
You have
Okay.
a tension release and we're just like, oh yeah! Oh my
Standard.
God, we're getting in!
Because Norway was
Okay.
so stupid, they started using IT, which is 230 volts.
Survey the scene here. And
Some places, and I know in the west country or west of Norway, they use also 230 volts, but it's called TT or something. It's a difference between how the Earth system is made and stuff. But in Sweden, they decided to only use TN,
Okay,
which
so
is
this the
400
situation that you're
volts
seeing right now.
There's a crab.
in all the country.
Oh, man.
But Norway had like
So,
2 or 3
as
different
you
standards.
pull into shore,
But the new standard now for new houses is usually 400.
fish folk swarming the docks.
Like the Swedish people in Sweden has.
Aside from the shore, and you can see
So I remember when my father tried connecting heating oven in at our cabin in Sweden. He didn't know that. So it became really hot, really fast, and then quiet. But I was too young at that time to know anything about that. So
And here, they're slowly moving their way towards the position. And behind you there is a looming shadow. But as you pull into
how long do you know how long it takes to be a police officer in Canada?
you still need to
Because
send a signal though to like
I heard in USA you only need to stay in school for between 4 to 6 weeks or something.
Coming up behind you.
But in Norway it's like 5 years or something, maybe 6.
We're going to
And you have to have flawless grades at school, and
but as you pull
it's pretty hard becoming a police officer in Norway.
a maw of fathomless depths and eyes that see through time and space. A slippery, mucus-covered body emerges from the surface. Eyes aglow and tentacles flailing up beside you. This is the Duchess.
It worked. The bait worked.
With that, the Duchess brings her full strength to bear. And with a surge of psychic energy bursts out from it, and you can all
6
make
months,
a wisdom
okay.
saving throw.
Yeah, that's.
Don't forget we have a bless still, right? Or do we?
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
21.
21.
11.
Wilhelm, you take 7 points of psychic damage from the keening wails of this creature, and then the Duchess is going to take her actual turn, and with a power that speaks out, she cries out, Rudy, into your mind, one word: serve. Make a wisdom saving throw.
RCMP, what's that? Royal Canadian.
Well,
Rudy,
Mounted
you are
Police or
insane.
something?
You are magically charmed by the Duchess, and you are under the Duchess's control. You cannot take reactions, and I get to decide what you do. Now, that's just the way that it's going to be until someone can shake you out of it. Go
Yes,
closer.
now it's raining even
Let me
more.
hug you. Okay.
Mountain.
So,
Okay,
Wilhelm,
almost.
you turn around and you just see this psychic energy emanate from the Duchess, and it
I guess you need to
Rudy's
load
mind,
horses
and,
if you want to
her
work
eyes
as
glaze over and start to glow
mounted
with this
police
fiery
officer.
light, and she just kind of turns her head, and like a little bit of like drool starts to come out of her mouth as the axes raise up of the still enlarged Rudy.
Yeah, I guess.
So
still large.
A
yeah.
horse will usually always work
Watch
compared to
out.
a car that can break down.
Yeah. Yeah, Wilhelm, it's your turn.
So
Or is it
large
just in
Rudy's
the name?
Right there in
You
front
can
of
still
me.
use cars
Look
even
how
though it's the
creepy,
name of the police force is
I
mounted police.
look at her and I say, I apologize, ma'am.
Maybe you still use ATVs and stuff like
That
that.
doesn't seem like something I can shake her out
You can certainly try.
of. I
I guess it would be
use my
more
action
efficient.
to punch Rudy in the face.
Make an attack roll.
Yeah, okay.
Right in the middle.
Halt! Stop there! My horse just have
I
to crap
got a
then I can chase.
All right, you punch Rudy in the face. Roll a d4.
I guess they only use it for
One.
parades
Rudy,
and
you
stuff
take
now
one
with
damage.
horses.
Do I have my AC's 18?
What did he get to hit?
I got a 15.
Oh, then you missed. Oh, yeah, you missed Rudy.
It punches and it just like solidly hits my chest.
Let me-
Nothing happens.
Let me add my bless to that I forgot about.
Yeah.
That's 17, no.
So that still misses.
Wait, do I add anything to this roll?
Rudy's trying to defend herself, but she's just in control.
I defend myself by flexing my giant muscles.
Okay, wait. I am within 5 feet of her, and there are no other enemies within 5 feet of me. That just means I can sneak attack. That doesn't mean I can.
That's correct, yeah. I mean, you could shoot her with your crossbow.
Can I try to, like, aim for... Oh, man.
You're super lucky.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a luck point. I'm gonna use a
All
luck
right.
point.
No, you're lucky.
That must be annoying as a...
Wilhelm, are you punching Rudy?
That must be annoying as a DM if you play with the rogue and then he has like 3 luck points.
That's
Like
gonna
he
be
misses.
another
Oh, I have a
17.
luck point. I can just reroll.
Sorry, it's just fun.
All right. Wilhelm, anything else, buddy?
I hop off the boat and onto the docks. And
All right.
I turn back to Wrath and I'm like, I can't shake her out of it. I tried punching her, and it seems to do nothing.
Well, you did miss. Yeah, so the Duchess is going to use her first legendary action to swipe you with her tentacle tail. Wilhelm, so that is going to be a 22 to hit. For 15 bludgeoning damage.
What
Alright,
kind
I'm
of
gonna-
service pistol are they using, or weapon? Is it a Colt or something?
As I try to duck out of the kindness.
Alrighty. Rat, it is your turn.
I want to reach into Rudy's mind and say, you do not serve anyone but your children. We are your friend. That creature is your foe. Anything?
Anyone just reaching in alone will not be enough. She is under the overwhelming influence of this
I don't
unfathomably
miss
powerful soul.
getting mellow.
If you notice something that uses an
I
action,
don't miss
though,
living in this
and
part of
those
Oslo
rolls,
with
then
the
maybe
daily
we'll give her a
queue
chance.
from into Oslo.
You will
Because I
not
used to live
serve
at my
this
father's
creature.
house.
You will serve me, and I cast
Which is
suggestion.
this direction.
Okay.
And
I'm going to say you can. Okay, so Rudy. First of all, Rudy, make a saving throw against Rat's suggestion spell, and if you fail the save,
yeah, traffic
I'm
jam.
going
Yeah.
to say that you are
Today it's not too bad. It's at least moving. So
I'm standing like she's towering. Hey,
I can't turn.
Yeah.
look at me. I'm in charge.
It's too bad I'm blessed. I'm sorry. What's the...
I'll tell you when you roll it.
I'm just gonna.
So 11 plus 2, but I don't...
I can't really complain considering how queues in North America can be, where you have four lanes going in one direction and everything is seems to be not moving at all. So yeah, especially after I got my electric vehicle for as a company car, it basically drives itself. I just have to use the steering wheel and the car will follow the car in front like it's doing now. Hopefully it brakes before I crash into the police car. Since it's winter, I shouldn't trust it too much because suddenly it can be ice on the road and then I'm fucked because I don't think it knows how to handle ice. Like yesterday I was driving into this area with a lot of trucks and I had to take a left turn, and so on the ground it was like I lost all control because it was just pure ice. Luckily there was no one else around, but if there was a truck coming at that same moment I would crash into it because I couldn't do anything. My car just went sideways and like maybe 10 meters, and then luckily it got traction again. Yes, traffic jams is gonna be a thing until the main cars that work like in iRobot. Also, this car is like I think it's 3.5 ton. Yeah, and I don't have the wheels with the spikes or what you call it. So when I hit or drive on pure ice, I don't really have much chance. navigating. Let's see if we can find the apprentice. Yeah, my wife does the same. She has studied the one you can put on, and she also have shoes that has studs inside from the store or factory. I have just fallen one time this season. I felt it my ass for a week. Where is the apprentice? I guess I have to call him if he went inside. Just send him a message. And then I will call my wife. She called me. Hei, det ringte. Ok, har du med? Nei. Ja, jeg har vel det. Hvis ikke... Ja, jeg kan passe på å være det. I hvert fall at jeg drar senest 12:30. Ja, sånn da. Ja, det kan jeg gjøre. Ja, men det gjør. Er du på jobb nå? Du får hilse og si henne at hun er tøff da. Hun tør det. Du får hilse og si at hun er tøff som tør det. Ja. Greit. Ha det. Yeah. My daughter apparently wants to try to walk home from school herself today, so... You crashed your bike, you know, like bicycle or bike with an engine? I guess with an engine. 6 to 8 weeks. Yeah, that doesn't sound nice. An e-bike, okay. I've never tried that, actually. My mother has one though. It's like pretty expensive stuff. Like 30,000 Norwegian, which is maybe like 2,800 to 3,000 euro. Got that. Yeah, but that's still enough. More. Hello. Kjøpte 20 lokk, jeg sa vi kanskje nok.
Jeg tror det mer enn. Gikk opp og ned den bakken bare for å holde varmen.
Det åpnet ikke 7 der, det merket.
Nei, de hadde innleveringer eller noe sånt.
Ja. Ja, da er det bedre med Rema, for de åpner 7, tror jeg. Men de renoveringene nå.
Ja.
Hvis man trener aktivt, så trenger kroppen mer proteiner. Fredag i morgen.
No, whatever. What am I
Save
saying?
is DC 16.
Yeah, but what am I rolling?
Oh, wisdom.
Oh,
Sorry,
that's
wisdom.
+0, so yeah. No, I failed.
Alright, so you use a suggestion spell to break her out of the enslavement.
So Rudy, for the next 8 hours, you will serve me. Now kill that thing.
I'm in the same position, but I just turn around and now I'm like... I'm making a different map.
Rudy's poor little mind. Just getting
Rudy
dominated.
smash.
That was awesome, Joe. That's so good. Alright.
Det er morsomt, det regner og det er minusgrader. Ja, den perfekte
seeing
komboen.
this,
Ja.
the Duchess responds in horror as Rudy turns around and she's gonna smash
Underskjølte regn.
Rudy with her tail, getting a 24 to hit you, Rudy.
Yes.
And that's gonna be 16 bludgeoning damage. Rudy, it is your turn. You are not enslaved.
Well,
I'm gonna.
Yeah, how does it layer? Because like, does
I gotta say that-
suggestion or
Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
Den kaffen din har smaket dritt i forhold til Circle K, ass.
Make a wisdom saving throw. Another one, because the Duchess is attacking.
Case i det da. Ja.
20.
Okay,
Ja,
so
for ta
what
på
we'll
veien.
say is that
Snakket akkurat med
if the
kona, hun sa
suggestion
det
does
at
go down, you
datteren
have
hennes
to
ville prøve å gå hjem fra skolen selv i dag.
All right, I turned around
Så jeg måtte være hjemme
and I
til
see the
4.
Duchess there, and I'm just gonna go.
Fordi,
ham.
eller hun skulle få lov til å gå klokka 4 da.
I'm gonna. Yeah, who do you need to help me out on the first one?
74.
So.
Nei, SFO. Eller liksom, SFO slutter 5. Men vi kan fortelle SFO-folk at hun har klokka 4, så får hun lov til å gå hjem, for da er vi hjemme. Jeg tror hun ble litt ivrig, fordi fetteren min har en datter som er 3 dager yngre,
23 to hit.
og hun skulle få, siden da
13 damage.
Okay.
han faren, eller fetteren min, hadde fått seg fulltidsjobb, altså begge har fulltidsjobb, og da har de ikke alltid tid
I'm gonna keep going.
til å hente henne
And that's 21
eller
to
noe
hit.
sånt nå. Og da
Also hit.
skulle hun få en elmobil,
And 9 damage.
sånn at de kunne ringe henne da, når hun var på vei
She
hjem
is not
til
liking that
eksempel.
one bit. She will spend her
Høre-
last legendary action
okay.
to
Ja,
tail
ikke bli
swipe you one more
kidnappet.
time,
Ja.
Rudy. Getting a 19
Hun har
to hit.
kanskje
Shield!
maks 500 meter til skolen, så det er ikke så langt unna som den er
Top of
likevel.
the round, there is a
Ja,
strong
fortsatt
noe
melee
Breaking Bad
on
shit,
the,
kanskje.
Ja,
on
så vi
the
bor kanskje
docks, as the fish folk
maks
and
1000
the
meter unna
paladins fight each other off. Unless
ikke
you
langt
intervene,
unna å
it
snakke om
will
her, da.
continue at a stalemate. Okay, but this Chul is going to saunter over to Wilhelm. And
Sure.
is going to try to pinch you. Pinch. Good luck. getting a natural 1 on the first pincer and a 15 on the second pincer.
I dance out of the way of those attacks.
Okay. The other Chul, which is further up the top, starts smashing into the wall of the boathouse as the fish folk continue to swarm. And what I'm going to say is that the Knights of the Silver Order are holding their position, and just so that they don't have to spend a ton of time managing tokens, they're slaying many of the fish folk, but more are swimming up from the water. So I'm not going to be too precise about tracking that, if that's okay with everybody.
It seems like it's a lot is happening around us. But we
Yes.
got our own things to deal with.
Yeah.
One goes down, another one takes its place.
Incidentally, the signal to light the boats on fire didn't happen, so they haven't been lit on fire yet.
Whoops.
Bare her. Jeg har ikke så veldig lyst til å prøve
Sure,
å
we'll get
slisse den i
there.
taket, ass.
Rudy, keep killing. No signal. No, it's not my fault. I don't think.
I forgot.
Okay.
Hvis jeg kommer med en sånn stang, man liksom kan justere høyden,
A
da går det, for da
grasping
slipper du
tide
å
of
holde
water
hele vekta.
reaches up from the
Men jeg husker det,
from around the
Hilti har
Duchess
noen
and
sånne greier.
smashes across the boat
Når
and
vi
the docks.
borer
All of you can make a strength saving throw.
mye, så kunne du kjøpe en sånn stang, og så festet du slagdrillen på den. Og så hadde du på en måte en sånn der vippesgreie, du kan liksom bare løfte de siste
13.
centimeterne opp da, for å bore.
15,
14.
Og da
14,
brukte du jo ikke noe
Wrath,
krefter.
you are pulled into the
Det er
water.
Right.
Splish!
No, right.
You
I'm
are
interested.
pulled into the water, and now it is the Duchess's turn. She is going to use her enslave on you, Wrath. Make a wisdom saving throw.
If she enslaves me and I've enslaved Rudy, does she enslave Rudy by
Yes!
natural order of hierarchy, the tier of control?
Stop saying things.
Okay, I'm going to. So I'm making a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh no. You're wise, right?
25.
Oh yeah. Oh boy.
He's wise. No one enslaves me. I am enslaved to a cat. I will never fall for those tricks of a simple fish.
Cats eat fish, right?
Yeah. The gift of the depths.
All
was
right.
just bestowed upon me.
With that, then the Duchess is going to move to here. And Rudy, you used your action to shield yourself, so you get no reaction.
Yeah, my reaction.
Yeah.
Well, the shield is still out.
Yeah. Alrighty. We now go to Wilhelm.
I'm going to battle it out with this crab person. So I pull out my rapier and I assume the fencing position as if I'm going to politely fence with this beast. But then I leap forward and try to strike it.
Alrighty.
Ta opp en pose til de her, for når vi åpner den her, så blir alle løse.
That's going to be a 21 to hit.
Opp i boksen også.
You get through its armored plates. Ka-chink!
And there's no other creature within 5 feet of me, so I'm going to sneak attack.
Okay.
Hva faen? Ikke helt smart noen av de folka der borte.
That's going to be a 24 damage.
Nice.
And I pull out my crossbow and I fire it at one of its eyes. Doesn't
Okay.
matter which one.
Taxi
Pick whatever
grunt.
one you like.
Taxi grunt.
Twenty-four to
AKA
hit.
de faen.
A hit.
For an additional 7 damage.
Nice. Okay. With that, the Duchess will spend her. Anything else you want to do, Wilhelm? Sorry.
No, I'm good.
She is going to use her legendary action to tail swipe Wrath,
No!
getting a 24 to hit
That really hits.
for 15 bludgeoning damage.
So at this point, I have to make a con save on suggestion.
Yeah. Although it doesn't really matter unless.
Like, do I have to keep, like, I was trying to use it in the sense of...
I think now you've broken the effect
Okay.
conclusively, so you don't need to worry about suggestion.
So I'll just
anymore.
absorb the
Yeah.
physical damage with my
Okay.
face.
Ow!
What?
That hurts.
It's good of
Uh, It is your turn.
Det er litt random, men
I'm going to pop out of the water and through the ring of spell storing, I want to cast Evard's over the creature that Wilhelm is fighting.